was about to bring back the most important car in American history, a brand new Model T for 2027, redesigned for the electric age, promising to put affordable transportation back into the hands of millions. That sounds like one of the biggest automotive comebacks ever, but there's a problem. The internet got one very important detail wrong. Ford isn't actually bringing back the Model T. Instead, the company is attempting something that could be even more important. More than a century ago, the original Ford Model T changed the world. Henry Ford didn't invent the automobile, but he completely changed the way cars were produced. Mass production made the Model T affordable to ordinary Americans and helped turn the automobile from a luxury into everyday transportation. Now, more than 100 years later, Ford says it's trying to create its own Model T moment for the electric era. And this time, the target isn't a gasoline-powered Model T with a vintage body. It's a completely new generation of affordable electric vehicles built around Ford's universal EV platform. The first vehicle is a mid-size electric pickup scheduled for 2027, and Ford originally targeted a starting price around $30,000. Now here's where the story gets interesting. Ford isn't simply taking an existing electric truck and making it cheaper. The company designed this vehicle and its production system around cost reduction from the beginning. Ford has been developing a new manufacturing approach intended to use fewer parts, simplify assembly, and make the platform flexible enough to support multiple types of vehicles. That's why Ford believes this could become its modern equivalent of the Model T moment. And the first product is definitely not some retro-looking Model T. It's an entirely modern electric pickup. Recent testing has shown prototypes on public roads, and Ford has released its own footage of the vehicle undergoing testing in extreme conditions. The final design remains partly hidden, but the overall shape suggests a compact to mid-size truck with a streamlined body designed to reduce aerodynamic drag. But the most surprising part might be what's inside. Ford says the new truck is designed to provide interior space comparable to a Toyota RAV4 while still giving you 5-passenger seating, a front trunk, and an actual pickup bed. In other words, Ford isn't simply trying to build the cheapest electric truck possible. It's trying to make a vehicle that works for families, commuters, workers, and people who actually need utility. And then there's the performance. Ford has previously said the truck could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 4.5 seconds, which would make an affordable electric pickup surprisingly quick. The platform is also expected to support both single and dual motor configurations, while Ford has confirmed features such as Blue Cruise hands-free driving capability. The battery technology is another part of Ford's cost strategy. The universal EV platform uses lithium iron phosphate batteries, a chemistry that can help reduce cost compared with some higher-priced battery technologies. The system is designed around a 400-volt architecture, and Ford has also been developing bidirectional power capability, meaning the vehicle can potentially provide electricity to external equipment. But here's the detail that makes this story especially interesting. Ford isn't stopping with one truck. The universal EV platform is designed to support an entire family of more affordable electric vehicles. So this pickup could be just the beginning. And that's why Ford's Model T moment comparison actually makes sense. The original Model T wasn't revolutionary simply because of the car itself. It was revolutionary because Ford figured out how to build cars at a scale and price that changed the entire market. Ford is now attempting something similar with electric vehicles, using a new platform and manufacturing system to make EVs significantly more affordable. The first model is now expected to be called the Ford Fathom, with a starting price of $28,350 before destination, according to current reporting. Ford plans to begin taking pre-orders in early 2027, with the vehicle expected to arrive later in 2027 or potentially early 2028, depending on production timing. So, is the 2027 Ford Model T returning? No. There won't be a new Model T sitting in Ford dealerships with a vintage grille and wooden spoke wheels. But something much more interesting is happening. Ford is taking the philosophy that made the original Model T legendary. affordability, mass production, and accessibility, and trying to apply it to the electric age. And if Ford actually succeeds, the vehicle that changes the automotive industry in 2027 might not be a $1 million hypercar, a 1,000 horsepower monster, or some futuristic luxury SUV. It could be an affordable electric pickup that puts useful EV technology within reach of ordinary buyers. The Model T name may be staying in history, but Ford wants its spirit to come back. And if this experiment works, the real question won't be, did Ford bring back the Model T? It'll be, did Ford just create the Model T of the electric age?